When I was asked if I wanted to talk, I was thinking, God, I can't think of anything. And so I was sitting there with Jared, and I told him, Shaina would go through her little phases. When she was going to school, we loved it. She'd go to bed like at 9 o'clock. She'd get up at 6. She didn't drink. She was just so studious. She'd come over to my house almost every day. She'd hang out with me. I started transitioning the way I eat, not because of my faith, but because of my daughter. My daughter was a vegetarian, became a vegan. And so I knew if I changed, then I'd have food for her when she came over. And I always thought it was so impossible the way she ate. And just like, how do you do this? There's nowhere to eat. And I found it was really so easy. So Shaina would come over and she'd hang out with me. And sometimes when she hung out with me, she'd hang out for like a couple days, or she'd spend the night. We'd sleep in the same bed with my dog Riley in between us. And it was like, I'd sit on the side where you'd fall off. She was by the wall, and she'd always tell me, oh, you just push Riley over. Well, when Jared came, I slept in Shaina's side, and I found out that Riley gravitates to the other side, the side I was sitting on. And that's why she was like so okay with it. So she'd be over, and I was looking at her sometimes. This would happen time and time again, and she'd be behind me on the couch, and I'd look and I'd think, I wonder if she has any friends anymore, or all her friends are mad at her. And I didn't want to say anything to her because I didn't want to hurt her feelings. And as I see and I heard, you know, Shaina was mine, but you know, I knew I had to, I always knew when Shaina was growing up that I had to share her with everybody, because that was Shaina. So I never asked her if she was in an argument with her friends, or maybe she was losing friends along the way. But I was so grateful that she would take the time to be with me anytime I ever needed her. Yes. It didn't matter what it was. She was there, and I'm going to miss that so much. I'm going to miss that so much, and I'm so looking forward to anyone that wants to come up here and talk, because we're videotaping all this, and I need this, and I need all of you later to help me. Oh, Shaina. My daughter loved all of you. All of you in her own special ways. The ones that I don't know, I know by name. When I meet you, I know almost everything about you, because my daughter would share almost everything with me. And I shared that with someone the other night, and they said, oh my God, I didn't know Shaina was running home telling her mom. And that's how our relationship was. I mean, Shaina and I were just, we were like that. And so I thank everyone for coming.